Welcome, it's Magic Dad here with a new game. It's the Supreme League of Patriots, Episode 1. There's 3 episodes in the series, so I did give it a little try to get an idea of what we're looking at. And it's starting the Purple Patriot, as you saw. It's a point-and-click adventure game. So, and it's very tongue-in-cheek and humor. So, we're going to start a new game.
Be honest. How do I look?
I'm not going to lie to you. There is a remote possibility that the more eagle-eyed observer will have discerned a minor discrepancy in the hue of your attire.
Do you think it'll affect my chances of winning the contest?
Some people might argue that your bold reinterpretation of a national treasure is a delightfully provocative and consciously incongruous attempt to redefine and modernise tradition.
What the heck?
But personally, I'd say you look like some twat who accidentally put his costume through the hot wash.
Yes, he does. The Purple Patriot. So... let's talk to him.
Mel, I don't think I can go through with this. Now that my costume is ruined, I've lost all my self-confidence. I don't believe I can win anymore.
That's dopey.
Really? You don't think the dye running and turning my patriotic costume purple has ruined my chances of winning?
Of course not. You never had any.
That's it. I'm going back to bed.
Oh, don't be soft. We travelled all the way across town on the bus to get that costume. You can't give up without at least getting to the theatre and showing them your act. I didn't sit next to that homeless woman that smelled of vodka for you to just walk out without doing your bit.
Okay, I'll do it. But only because you believe in me.
Did I ever mention that I have total faith in your ability to mop the kitchen floor occasionally?
So, how did my costume get spoiled?
I can't believe my costume got ruined. How did I ever let this happen?
As I recall, you were wearing it while eating pizza last night, and then you had to put it in the washing machine to try to get rid of the Napolitana sauce.
Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me now.
I'm not surprised. You had 11 slices. Just remember to flush when you're done.
Wow. Ouch. What are we doing here?
Mel, what are we doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? We live here. Have you been sniffing the mushrooms in the shower again?
No, I know that. I just mean, why aren't we at the theater?
Growing in the
The
shower?
auditions end in a couple of hours.
If we go halfway across Manhattan without an address and a map, we'll get lost.
I won't get lost in the theater district. An experienced actor like me knows every crack in those sidewalks.
Which sidewalks?
Those dirty ones on Broadway. Well, maybe off-Broadway.
That's the first time I've heard the term off-Broadway used to describe Staten Island.
Fancy a snack?
Cheesy crackers?
Yeah.
You should change your underwear more often.
I don't get that. Oh well. I don't need any help.
Talk to you later.
Cheery bye.
Mel and I are both firmly behind the Occupy protests.
Yay, Occupy!
The vast majority of Americans are honest, hard-working men and women who are disproportionately taxed and are forced to stand by while the rich elite siphon off all the profits and expect the rest to pay the price when they screw up the entire system.
Political commentary.
We're behind them 100%. Of course, we don't actually work. Or pay taxes.
Well, no sense being fanatical about it.
Yikes. Okay. Let's check the phone then.
It's the phone.
It says 555-0200. That's right. Some poor sap is getting a call from an obsessive-compulsive gamer tonight.
Fourth wall break! I love it! Let's examine it.
We had a pizza delivered last night. This is the box it came in.
We haven't thrown it out because we're convinced that the box is stuffed with cheese but haven't found it yet.
Cheese stuffed pizza boxes. I'm down for that. Let's take the box.
There's not a single slice left, I'm afraid.
You pig! I only had 3 slices.
What can I say? We should never have ordered the pizza that had chicken nuggets and burgers instead of a crust.
Personally, I'm convinced that someone at Paulie's Pizza Palace saw Logan's Run one too many times and is trying to ensure that no one lives past the age of 30.
I'm trying to figure that one out. Chicken nuggets and burgers for a crust. Wow. Okay. Let's do the computer thing.
I could see if I have any replies from that dating website I signed up to, I suppose.
Cool. You got. Let's see if you get.
Ain't technology amazing?
Sure is. If I went speed dating, it would take me an entire evening to get the number of rejections I get on here in half an hour.
Plus, if you went speed dating, you'd have to get dressed.
Ow. Okay, let's examine it then.
It's Mel's PC. He uses it for all kinds of clever stuff. But I just play games and use Facebook.
Your professors always said you should pay more attention in class.
Professors always say things like that.
Yeah, but in your case, they were right. Remember how you never used to read the college notice board and you were still in the old sports hall when they bulldozed it?
Yeah, that's a sign that you need to. Okay. We've done the phone. Oh, newspaper. Examine.
It says here that Dennis Leary has a new stand-up show coming to town.
Dennis
Are you
Leary's
going to go
funny.
see it?
No, I saw him in 1987.
Didn't you like him?
He was okay, but I think I'll wait until he's got some new material.
Ooh, burn!
Could be in for a long wait, dude.
I know. Bill Hicks is dead.
That was just so many burns to Dennis Leary. I'm sorry. Okay, let's examine this.
There's a slightly stained napkin sitting on the arm of the sofa.
That's kind of disturbing.
It's the napkin I used to wipe my hands when I was eating pizza last night.
Oh, thank God. I thought you'd stayed up late watching Desperate Housewives again.
Okay, that's an image I did not want. Okay, we'll take the napkin then.
What would I want with a dirty napkin?
You might want to make the living room look less of a dump.
I couldn't do that. If we leave it until it becomes a total crap hole, we might qualify to appear on Home Makeover Max, the extreme makeover show.
Mate, those shows start by demolishing the property. How are they going to demolish an apartment halfway up a tenement building without bringing down the entire building, if not half the block?
Good question.
That's an implementation issue. I'll leave that up to the producers.
There's a...
Okay, I've already
It's the
gone
na-
through that. No.
Oh,
let me- We'll use the door.
Let's head off to the audition, shall we?
Have you got a map of the route to the theatre?
It's right here in my hand, isn't it?
No?
Oh. Then I've lost it.
Kyle is an idiot.
Well, you'll have to find it or get a new one, won't you?
The purple Patriot is an idiot. Oh no, not a point and click find this stuff.
We're looking for an umbrella, a crown, a pair of gloves, a horseshoe, 5 birds, an artificial leg, the kickstand from a 1967 Harley Sportster.
Hold up.
What's wrong, Mel?
We were just getting into the story when you stopped dead and started playing I Spy. What's going on?
Isn't that how it works? Set the scene, little bit of dialogue, then stop dead and play an arbitrary hunt the object game?
That makes no sense at all. There's no motivation, no reason behind the game at all.
Sure there is. People would notice how painfully thin the plot was if we didn't distract them with random minigames. Quick, let's take 2 photos of the bathroom and try to spot the differences.
No, no, no. No hidden objects, no difference spotting, no sliding tiles, and absolutely no reassembling torn pieces of paper.
I wish
is
you'd
awesome.
said something sooner.
Oh no. Poor books.
So what'll we do instead? I mean, the game will be finished in 20 minutes if we take out all the random pointless puzzles.
We'll just have to include more plot, more contextual puzzles, more jokes, and more character interaction.
I'm already
Well,
liking this
we've
game.
wasted nearly 2 minutes complaining about hidden object
so
games.
much fourth wall breaking.
And the system works.
The fourth walls break quickly. Task added. Oh, is there a way to check my tasks? Settings. Controls. Back, okay. Oh, settings, game. I love the jazz music to it. Okay, resume the game. Blinds. Let's examine the blinds.
We generally keep the blinds closed day and night. During the day, it stops the sunlight reflecting off the TV.
Makes sense.
And during the night, it stops the locals from suspecting you might have witnessed something.
Also makes sense. Okay.
Let's let some sunshine in, shall we?
Oh yeah, much better.
Cool. Okay. Well, let me take the napkin? Oh, it's letting me take the napkin now.
Hey, there's something written on this pizza napkin.
Cool.
It's probably another suicide note from the pizza delivery boy. That kid really needs to get laid.
Poor pizza delivery kid.
No, it's the address of the theater where auditions are being held. I must have written it down while we were eating dinner.
Cool.
So where exactly is it?
I have no idea.
Great, the A train runs right past I have no idea. Now that you've got the address, maybe you could get a map which shows us how to get there.
But you just said we have the A train that we can take. Okay. Well, I think we might have to use the computer for... Oh! This is cool.
I can use the address on this napkin to create a map which shows us how to get to the auditions.
Okay.
Do you need a hand? I know you're not the most technical person.
No, I think I'm okay. Hey, does Google know where I'm going, or do I have to enter a destination?
How could Google possibly know where you're going unless you tell it?
Well, they have those maps that know where you are.
What?
This is hurting
Those
my
big
head.
maps at the mall that say you are here. And I always am.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that map. Otherwise, we'll end up in Mount Pleasant instead of Broadway.
Okay. The map. Let's examine it.
It's a map that Mel printed out. It gives step-by-step directions on how to get to the theater.
Cool.
I love how Google Maps lets you customize your route. You can even set it to find the route that takes you past the least number of crack houses.
That's an awesome feature of Google Maps. I'll have to look into that then. Let's take the map.
Shall I take this?
Yes, and try not to blow your nose in it or smother it in pizza sauce before we leave the apartment.
Gotcha.
Huh? Here's the map showing us how to get to the auditions.
What's this mark here?
I think it's the symbol for a hot dog vendor.
No, it's ketchup. You haven't left my site and you haven't eaten anything. I just don't know how you do it.
Have you seen my invitation?
You had to be invited.
Oh yeah. These are prestigious, exclusive auditions. Only the very best are invited.
Wow, I guess your acting skills have impressed people more than I realised.
Not really. I only got one because the stage manager ran me over in the parking lot last week, and I took an invitation in exchange for a legal waiver.
How are the back spasms?
Smart move.
Easing off.
Need to see a chiropractor, dude. Okay, so... use.
We haven't got an invitation, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we could just wander the neighborhood a bit. See where we end up.
Mr. Fagazian used to wander the neighbourhood when he was on his medication. Remember where he ended up?
Remember, I was one of his pallbearers. It's such a shame that his epilepsy medic alert bracelet was in gang colors.
That sucks.
Precisely.
Okay,
Here's the map. So where could I have put the invitation?
Your professor's always said...
okay, I've already gone
Yeah,
through
but
this dialogue. Let's... maybe it's somewhere in here. Oh, jeez, he's in here with me, okay. Ah, maybe it's in the closet. Examine.
It's the closet that came with the apartment. I think the previous tenant left it because of the inconvenience of trying to get it out of here.
It is pretty huge. Not everyone has a closet they can climb inside.
I know. Once I was in bed with a girl, and she thought she heard her boyfriend coming, so I jumped out of bed and hid in it.
Mate, this is your apartment.
Yeah. We both felt pretty stupid when we realized that she couldn't possibly have heard her boyfriend. You hadn't taken your key with you, so you'd have had to ring the bell to get in.
Dude!
Jenny?
Dude, not cool. Kyle, that was not cool.
I don't want to get inside right now.
You're thinking about that day the lock got stuck, aren't you?
I have nightmares about that day.
Okay, let's see if we can take it with us.
Should I take the closet with me? It might come in handy.
Nah. Every adventure game these days has a closet you carry around to store things in. It's become too much of a cliche.
Okay then.
There's a drawer in the bedside cabinet.
Cool. A flag. Examine it.
I never had you pegged as the patriotic type, mate.
I'm not. You'd be amazed how much more Republican skirt you get with this, though.
Okay then.
I definitely don't want to carry Old Glory around with me.
You could have used it as
I
a
used to
cape.
go out with a girl who called her Vajayjay Old Glory. I like to think that she meant she expected people to treat it with reverence and never take it for granted.
Screw to whales. Okay, examine it.
What's wrong with whales, mate?
Nothing, I guess. I'm just more of a dolphin person. But whales get all the movies.
What about Flipper?
What's so great about dolphins?
Haven't you ever swum with dolphins? It's amazing. You get in the water with a dolphin, You stroke it, you kiss it, you climb on its back, and it pretends to enjoy it.
Sounds like my parents' marriage.
Ooh. Such sarcasm. Let's take the poster.
I like it where it is.
I, on the other hand, don't like it where it is, but I can't think of anywhere I'd like it better either.
Okay.
I loved this guy. His passing was such a loss.
I didn't know you were one of those NRA gun nuts.
I'm not. I just loved his acting. He was amazing as Moses.
Oh, it's supposed to
I
be
love that
Charlton
bit
Heston.
when he comes down from Mount Sinai with the tablets and says, "From my cold, dead hands."
The only film of his I ever really got into was the one where he plays the last human left on Earth, which is exactly how I feel when I pass through Newark.
Sorry about people of Newark. He used a little bit too much tongue-in-cheek. Okay, so I've got everything else checked. Let's check the chest of drawers. Examine it.
I organize my clothes very carefully.
I didn't know that. By colour or by style?
By body part.
Crikey. All this time when you were talking about the bottom drawer, I thought you meant...
Nope.
Okay then. But we also have the option to use it.
There's a golden ticket in here. It must be the invitation to the AGS auditions.
Either that or we're spending the afternoon at a chocolate factory.
I was thinking the same thing.
Now the auditions are going to seem like second best.
I agree, Kyle.
Mel, I found the invitation.
Well done, mate. Do we have everything now?
Oh, phone call.
Hello? Lieutenant, how nice to... No, we're going to the
Lieutenant,
America's
this is
Got
Squirrel.
Superpowers auditions, remember? We booked a day off and everything.
You guys have plans today. The America's Got Superpowers auditions.
But
Well, I promise you this won't take long. I just need those interviews transcribed and then you can get off.
I guess if it's only an hour.
Tell me you didn't just give up our day off.
It's only for an hour. You know I can't say no to Sam.
That's strange. She says it to you all the time. What does she want?
She said something personal had
Police
come
game
up.
burned.
She needs to take the
Left,
rest of
right,
the
and
day
center.
off. But that means she won't be able to transcribe those interviews.
Oh, so I was right. You didn't give up our day off. You gave up my day off.
I have to be there too. I'm the only one who has the keys.
Yes, of course, the keys, the ubiquitous symbol of authority, because only the most responsible and trustworthy of men is allowed to use the photocopier.
Yes. Otherwise, people would photocopy their butt. But we are going to call it for this episode, and I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. I love the tongue-in-cheek humor of it. And we will see you next time when we play some more Supreme League of Patriots. Bye for now.
There's no point putting it off. You've already agreed to give up part of our day off doing work in the tech room for Sam. We might as well go and see what she needs us to do.
I know, I was just saying goodbye, dude. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.